The market is renewing itself full circle. No pun intended. I know you know the name of my company is Renew Full Circle, but the market is actually renewing itself full circle. Things are coming back around full circle. Things like newsletters. Yeah, they're a hot topic. And there are people who think that newsletters are new because they're new to the industry. But newsletters have been out for a very long time. When I owned a brick and mortar service based business in the early 2000s, within that first decade of the 2000s, I sent a newsletter out every month for almost a decade. And that was between 2003 and 2013. So newsletters have been around for a really long time. It's just that they're making their way back around again. Even lead magnets are getting new names in the marketplace, which are your offers that allow people to experience you prior to purchasing your premium products or services. None of that is new. These things were going on a decade ago, and they are coming around full circle. That's what's happening. The market is renewing itself full circle. Clients are more discerning in this season. We're in what is called a mature market. And this is when clients are slower to buy because they want to establish a different level of trust. And when I came online I opened my coaching and consulting business in 2012. When I brought it online around 2017, it was a slower market. And then things started, really picking up. Well, it was a slower market for more higher ticket items. And so things like lead magnets were a thing. And we're seeing it again. And what's happened in so many ways, so many people have been disappointed. So many people have been burned. And I'm not going to blame this fully on new coaches, teachers, trainers, providers. I will say that there are some clients who buy things and never actually put in the work, but there is a large collective of individuals who are so new to the coaching, consulting, teaching, and even provider, where they may be, an actual operator providing a service in a brick and mortar business. So many new people are seeing what's happening online from more experienced people and stepping out there and skipping steps. And this is why we saw so many people do really well around 2020, gain audiences really fast. But you have to realize the conditions were different. People were home, people were watching everything going on social media. People were thinking about changing their lives. So people were trying things. And then there was extra money being fluctuated into the economy. And what's happening now is the marketplace is renewing itself again, full circle, back to where coaches, consultants, teachers, trainers, and providers are expected to be experts and professionals, which is what it was before. This is so new where everybody is coming in that don't really have a level of expertise, putting a high ticket on an item, gaining really, really large audiences, but not being able to maintain them because there is no structure, there is no real experience. People are watching other people and then quickly going to sell, or maybe having one good month or getting a client that gets one good month, and then now they're a six-figure coach. And so the consistency is what is missing. And because of that, the market is renewing it. So buyers are taking longer to purchase and buyers are expecting more. The thing about it is, for the expert, the person with experience, what buyers are expecting is a normalcy because that is their wheelhouse. And many of my clients, you who are listening right now, you're probably um, one of the best kept secrets. Yeah. And so many have seemingly falling to the back because newcomers came in and they were great at doing the lifestyle marketing and the going viral posts and the going viral videos. And so they were taking up a lot of the attention and space in the minds and hearts of consumers. But consumers can see past it now. They're smarter buyers, they're more discerning, and they're taking longer. What does this mean for you? It means that now it's simply time for you to stand up with your 10, 15, your years of experience, 7, 10, 15 years of experience, right? It's now time for you to position yourself differently as the market is renewing itself full circle. It is making room for you, the expert. That's my take on today. I am Tanya Wilson, also known as the growth strategist, business consultant, and mindset coach. I support women just like you to step into their personal power, scale their business, and create lifestyles they love. The market is renewing itself full circle. Are you in position? I have an opportunity for you. It's called Thriving in Business in Any Economy. It is an ebook that I wrote back in 2020 when the market was doing all these funny things. And it reminded me of the energy that I felt back in 2007, 2008, when I owned a brick and mortar service based business during that recession time. That was a time where I had about 7 employees at the time. But during a recession, I remodeled my entire facility. I hired about 5 more people and we had our best running 2 years. We made more money in 2 years than we had through the 3 years total prior during a recession. And there were specific things that I did. There were strategies that I did, and it reminded me of it in 2020 when my clients were coming to me who were concerned about the marketplace and the economy, and I documented my processes. And I've been sharing it with my clients who thrived even during the pandemic, just like I did in 2007 and 8 with these strategies. And now I am generously providing them publicly for you in the form of an ebook that I also have an audio copy of the ebook. So it's a bundle. I'll leave the link to that in the comments. It's 5 strategies to help you prosper in any economy. That's my take on the day. Peace and abundance.